Good Sunday morning, you guys. Here's a little lesson on how hot gas systems work and how some hot gas systems don't work very good for grow rooms. So over the last couple of years, we've been working on this hot gas stuff, and we have a couple of jobs. There's a Warren, Michigan job that has a bunch of these Carrier rooftop units specifically. Lennox does the same methodology. Not all package units do it this way, but what I'm explaining to you is the reason that factories choose this methodology is because they make the assumption that their unit is going to be on a mall or a school classroom settings, for example, offices, any type of commercial space where when there's people in the building, the people are adding humidity to the building, and that humidity needs to be removed. So they don't build these machines for indoor grow rooms. And what happens is when we use this system on an indoor grow room, when the lights are off, this system, because right here, notice how this is the hot discharge line. So when they want to do reheat, they open up this solenoid valve, but notice they don't close this coil off. This coil can still flow, and as a result, some of the flow still goes through that coil, and as a result, some of the heat from the room is lost if the lights are turned off inside the room. When the lights are on, it's no big deal. The lights are creating sensible heat, and so we need to get rid of some extra heat during that time, and that's why they do this, is to get rid of heat that we don't need to do reheat. Because you see, this compressor puts more than 100% of the heat that it removes. So right here, the compressor is removing heat, but this process, because of the electrical motor and the heat of compression, this compressor adds about 15 to 25 additional percent of BTUs. So if it's moving 100,000 BTUs here, it's pumping out 125,000 BTUs here. And if all of that heat was to come back in, we would no longer be reheating, we would be heating, because we would be adding heat to the air, not bringing the temperature of the air back up to natural or a neutral point. So normal operation, I'm going to talk about in the next video, because I know this one's running long.